Good evening, Twitter. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be looking at the Home Depot Halloween, halfway to Halloween, my bad, 2026 lineup. Uh, so obviously this isn't the full lineup, but this is just a good chunk of it. And we're going to be going over it today. So we have a pretty good amount of things to go over, and I don't want to spend too long on this like last time, so I'm going to kind of rush through everything. So without further ado, let's get started with the T-Rex. So I've been seeing people want this guy back for a good while, and I understand that. I think this is a really cool animatronic. I like him. I like the old version quite a bit actually, especially the audio. The audio was pretty eerie, and I do like him. But I really like the new version. He looks a little more scientifically accurate now, even if his arms are way bigger than they should be, and even if he isn't in the right position. I kind of understand why, though. You know, that would be a little more expensive than it already is. It's $400. Goodness gracious. Um, but yeah, he's a static prop. I don't think he really does anything. He kind of just lights up and makes noises. His quality looks pretty good. Look at that bass. That's a ginormous bass. I think there's a video if I can if it'll play. Oh, we don't even get a demo, bruh. That's booty cheeks. That's booty cheek. Okay. Um. Anyways, yeah. Not much else to say about him. I like him. Uh, he's not a new animatronic, obviously. Well, he kind of sort of is because this is like a redesign. But yeah, I quite like him. Moving on, we have actually, yeah, moving. Oh my gosh, moving on, we have Frostbane, the Knight Dullahan dude, whatever. Um, I've seen a lot of people dogging on this guy, and I kind of understand why. He's literally just Knight Dullahan but blue. But I don't know. I actually kind of like him. I actually think this is a decent animatronic. We've gotten like we got repaints like this and reskins of stuff like this in the past with the scarecrows and Halloween costumes. Literally just released a whole line of repainted uh animatronics, and no one had a problem with that. But suddenly, when this guy comes out, oh, he's terrible. Oh, oh, oh! Get out, dude. Get out. You're LARPing. This is I don't know what that means, but you're LARPing. Uh, but yeah, I actually kind of like him. I wouldn't get him, obviously. I know there's people who would though. Uh, 400 is still a little crazy for this, but I mean it's a full sized horse and a dude, so I guess it's kind of understandable. Oh, but yeah, not much else to say for him either. I like the blue, but I kind of prefer the original. This, if I see one person buy this, just know I'm gonna block you. I'm actually gonna block you because I'm not even gonna look at this thing, dude. $300 for this? For this garbage? Are you kidding me? Are we running out of ideas, Home Depot? Are we getting lazy? This thing this thing has no reason to exist. You should have just brought back the OG Lily. And I wasn't even a big fan of the OG Lily because I thought the OG Lethal Lily was really overrated. Honestly, you people only liked it for the technology, not the actual character or the look. But this is just this sucks. That's actually a horrible animatronic, dude. Never buy that. I think this was also a returning item. It's cool, but it's a little small, which I guess is fine. It's pretty cool. It's meant to go along with this down here, or there was another thing here somewhere. This, but we'll get to those a little later because I have some words, Home Depot. I have some words. But anyways, it's fine. Again, not much to say about it. Are we like? I guess we really are running out of ideas, huh? This thing sucks. This thing sucks, dude. I'm offended by this. Well, honestly, it's not as bad as this thing, cause it's actually like quite inoffensive. Like it's just it like I would just get Knight Dolahan and remove him from the horse, cause you get better bang for your buck there, cause you get both. You could get both just the horse, or you could get Knight Dolahan. This is I think they should have just brought back Knight Dolahan. Honestly, that's a useless item. I don't care for Maleficent. I don't care about the technology. She looks stupid. I literally don't care about her whatsoever. If you like her, good for you. Uh, this thing, what? I don't know how to say that word. Casualty. This thing is kind of boring. The audio is stupid. I would just mute it though. Um, I think if you customize it, it could actually be pretty cool. Like I could see this going with like a pirate theme or something. It's not the worst item here, obviously. It's just kind of mid. Not my cup of tea whatsoever. 200's a little crazy, but shoots up a little fast, so I can see that. They really do keep. Well, I have to restrain myself here from saying anything that might be a little too far. They literally look how they massacred my boy. Okay, well, to be fair, I wasn't really a fan with the crawling skeleton to begin with. I think he was like super slow, and I get why he was slow. It was new technology, never really seen it before. But like, I don't think I wouldn't hate him this much for this. This is cruel. He's been reduced to nothing but a color changing groundbreaker. That is actually so cruel, dude. The worst part is it doesn't even work. You could see the pole going through him. Just get Rattles, dude. Just get Rattles. Just get Demonic Gatekeeper. This thing sucks. That's like the fourth time I've said that. The fourth or third time. This thing sucks, man. This I'm actually realizing how bad this lineup is, but luckily we have been saved. We have been saved. Thank you. Frostbite Snowman, or new name Snarling Snowman, has finally been released, and oh my goodness, this guy, I love this guy, dude. This animatronic, I'm gonna glaze this guy. I've been wanting a scary snowman prop for a good while now. This thing delivers, man. I love the look. I love the look of this guy so much. The face looks like everything I could have asked for. The rest of the body is fine. I think it's actually all one big piece, which is cool. And I believe he's weatherproof. Let me double check that. Let me double check that. Um, Part details. Uh, Indoor outdoor oh, so he's not outdoor. He's not weatherproof. Still pretty cool though. I like him. Uh, I was actually kind of considering getting him, but there's one other animatronic. Well, not really an animatronic, really. One other prop on here that has grown on me like crazy for no reason, and it might just be the one I get this year over Cerberus, because I was actually planning to get Cerberus from Spirit, but that prop just took the cake, honestly. But this guy, yeah, I really like him. Love how he looks. Big fan of him. One of the best props of this year so far. And I it kind of sucks. I don't think they're gonna restock him afterwards. How like they're only gonna restock the new Servo Trash Lily and the Casualty Barrel Girl thing. Which shame on you, Home Depot, for that. Shame on you for not returning the actually good stuff, but you return literal mid, and you return one of the worst things I've seen you release in such a long time. I I really miss that old CEO. I really do. But yeah. 200 bucks, pretty solid. I like him. I like him a lot. Love him. Love him actually. Uh Next up, we have oh, get ready for some glaze, dude. This I did not expect this animatronic. Well, not even an animatronic because this is actually a static prop. I did not expect this thing to grow on me as quick as it did. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that." I thought I was actually expecting it to be an animatronic, and I admit I was a little disappointed when I found out it wasn't. But according to its description, it is very posable. Posable arms and head. And I think it's also it is weatherproof. Oh my gosh. This might actually be my favorite item from Home Depot. If I convince my parents, I might actually be able to get him or her. Because I heard someone say this was a woman, which I actually can kind of see that, though I kind of thought of it more as a skeleton, like these are the ribs, those are like the hip bones. But yeah, I guess that could be a woman. And I think the hands are posable too, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I don't think the hands are posable. But still, dude, I'm imagining I could probably turn this into like some sick scarecrow. Oh my goodness, dude. I actually really want this thing. And it really sucks this is a limited stock apparently. There's only 149 of these left. So that really sucks. Um and the shipping, it's going to make it expensive. But I think 130 as a base price, that's pretty dang good. Because you're getting a whole outdoor rated animatronic. Well, not an animatronic. You call it an animatronic. It's a prop. You get a outdoor rated, fully posable prop that lights up. And it's 6.5 feet tall, which is a pretty good height. So I'm really want this guy or girl, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it because the stock is limited and, the chances of me getting animatronics or props are already kind of low as is. But I don't know. I really want this thing for some reason. It just grew on me for no reason. I don't know why. Really, really want it though. Uh, yeah. Love Pumpkin Vine a lot. Moving on. Horrifying Hops. So I've seen this guy catching some flack too. Uh, you know, I can see why. Look at that face. He is chopped. What did they do to him? But I've seen a demo video. He's, at worst, he's like mid, I think. He's actually not too bad of an animatronic. I think the lunging, the ear twitching, and the snarling, and the fact he doesn't talk, he just makes growling noises. I think that makes him a solid animatronic, because I would have probably hated him too if he talked, and I kind of feared he would talk. So I'm actually quite happy he isn't talking. But he's not weatherproof, I don't think, because he has fur, and fur isn't weatherproof product. Yeah, covered use. Uh, Decent animatronic though, but I would say get the snowman instead. He's the same price, but I feel like you get more with him. Though if you want like a whole collection of like scary holiday characters, yeah, go for this guy. But I want to see someone give him a stopwatch. If someone is able to give him a stopwatch, let me know, cause that would be peak. Moving on though, moving on to I think the last one here, one of the last ones. We have this pony. Uh, Not much to say about him. Meh. At least it's not just a boring reuse. These two. These are the last. This is the last one. I've heard horrid things about this guy's quality. I heard there were over 25 models of this guy just shattering. That made him go down in my book. Same, I don't care if it's this guy or this guy. Like, yeah, he looks cool. But the quality, oh my goodness, that quality is horrendous. This thing sucks. Okay, well, I like the jump scare. I don't mind the audio. But the quality, man, oh my goodness. How do you fumble? First it was Heckles, now this guy? Well, I mean, I wouldn't have cared about him either way because, as you know, I'm not very fond of clowns at all. I think they're one of the weakest types of animatronics. And they're just very over redundant or whatever. But yeah. Uh, the price does reflect his quality, I think. But that makes no sense when this thing is what? $50 cheaper, I think? This guy is pretty much $180. And this thing is way less than that, like nearly 100. But yet it's so much better in terms of quality. It baffles me, it really does. How are some budget animatronics like Soul Slasher or, Soul Slasher, Butcher, how are they better quality than something that's nearly $200? Something that's nearly double the price. Really does baffle me. So now that I think about it, this is actually a pretty buns release from Home Depot. There's still hope because not everything is still out. There's still that giant tree dude, the Velocipaster. There's still the parrot, which I'm actually kind of excited for the parrot because that's gonna be the stupidest thing ever. But I love the concept because someone said it's gonna be like Talking Ben, and oh my goodness, the things it's gonna be saying in the store. Goodness gracious. But yeah, yeah, it's okay lineup. My favorite is definitely the pumpkin vine. I really, really want this thing. This might be my most sought after prop this year. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Uh, so adios.